Well, the line is long, so we haven't filed yet.
Oh,
We're about to go do it now.
How do you
But
feel
it's
about
excited to be in the room, in the atmosphere. You know, this is an opportunity to serve Arkansans across the state. I've always wanted to do that. So to be here in this moment and to feel the energy and to know that it's a step towards realizing the promise of Arkansas, I can't say how excited I am about it.
She said I could have her skin, but I didn't like her.
Where did the picture people go?
One of my opponents out there has used over $5.3 million of taxpayer money pushing vaccines on the people of Arkansas, claiming she's fighting mandates. Well, which side is it? Choose which side you're going to be on, just like I've chosen to stand with the people of Arkansas, and they respect that. I plan to do everything that I can to run hard in this race for the next 90 days, and I believe that my message, which is proven, when I have a record there, people know what I've stood for, they know how I voted, they know I will fight for them, they know that they can trust me to continue to do that and work hard to help Sarah Huckabee Sanders be the very best governor she can possibly be.
What makes you the best candidate for the job?
I'm the best candidate for the job because I bring a fresh perspective. I have spent a lot of time serving Arkansas families and children, and I'm just ready to advocate. A bunch of our families are falling behind, getting caught up in clunky systems, and we just need someone to be a megaphone for these folks that need some backup.
So do you see Lieutenant Governor like as kind of an advocacy role for those issues if you're elected?
I do. I do feel it's an important office as well, and we need good, decent leaders who are willing to do the right thing. But I'm also excited to be able to use it as a platform to be able to advocate for Arkansas families and children.
We're doing very well with Republicans, Independents, Democrats. People really want someone who's had experience, who has brought people together before. I was the state representative for North Little Rock and Sherwood. I was the majority leader in the 85th General Assembly, formed the first ever bipartisan committee of the Democratic caucus, and we worked on important legislation. Matter of fact, we worked on tax cut legislation with Republicans back then.
Gotcha. It is a little bit of a crowded field with several Democratic candidates and Republican candidates. What sets you apart, or why should people vote for you?
Well, I'd say that I started with nothing. I was a third-party candidate. It was just me and the treasurer. And we ran a race that garnered 33%. We raised almost $100,000 as a nobody. And here recently, we nominated over 50 candidates for the Libertarian Party. So I want the people to see that there's leadership on the ground that is being demonstrated right now from a person that doesn't have the infrastructure that the usual two parties have.
Hi, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you.
I tell you what.
Well, I'll ask you to vote.
I can't promise you that, but you know,
this will probably be the hardest part I have all day. Actually, that's not true. Getting 7 kids through the corridor of the Capitol is probably the hardest thing I'll do all day. So.
Now that you have filed, what are your next steps?
Keep campaigning, keep going out, talking to people all over the state, continue to build coalitions of supporters. Right now, I think the message of taking Arkansas to the next level and moving Arkansas to the top of the pack is one that is clearly resonating, and we're going to keep spreading that for the next year and hope for a great November.
Your opponent, Chris Jones, said he's already been to 75 counties in the state. How many counties have you attended in this state, and how many do you plan on visiting?
My guess is that was his first time to hit all 75. I've been traveling all over Arkansas my entire life, and we are continuing to do that. I'll hit all 75 before the first votes take place and the early voting since announcing. But I've been to all 75 counties in Arkansas many times.
You plan on campaigning throughout the state?
Absolutely. I have been for the last year, and I